VRChat Beginner's Guide for Adults in 2025. You guys ready for this? I am a through and through experienced VR chatter, so I can give you guys the best feedback right now. You know, first stream with the new model. Oh, you haven't seen me stream with this one yet? Oh, that's true. Actually, it's true. You only see my Maruto. All right, here we go, guys. Beginner guide to VRChat. Here we go. VRChat of the year. Oh no.
Back when I was new to VRChat, everything was so surreal and mind-blowing. There were so many cool things in this free game that I couldn't experience
that's
in
true.
other VR games. I started out on my Quest 2 and tried out all the popular worlds,
Quest 2, yep.
mostly in private or with friends. The thing is, I went into VRChat as a 23-year-old, so it was a jarring experience.
Hold on. Wait. Was I 20? When did I start playing? I think I was... Yeah, my good old Quest 2. I think I was 20 freaking... Was it 23? I think I started at 23 too. I think I started playing at the same age, yeah.
It's for me to go into public lobbies full of kids screaming and throwing racial...
Listen, everyone has to do it. Everyone has to go through VRChat and, like, you know, you start off in the public lobbies, you know, you work your way up, you eventually, you know, you get to drinking night, and then you go to, I would always be at, I hate to say it, but I would be at FBT Heaven a lot. That was kind of like, it's like, oh, look, all the full body people are there, all the dancers are there. Like that was the space I was surrounding myself in when I played VRChat, and like obviously along with drinking. Yeah, you lose your life to alcoholism, 100%. Honestly, yeah, who wasn't there? I mean, now FBT Heaven's dead now. They have like a FBT optimized now or some shit like that. Like it's nowhere near like what it was. And then now that they have this whole like freaking lobby thing where, yeah, they ruined the map, honestly. Like they have the security, like, oh, what's your age and date of birth? Like, bro, I have a verified account now. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, Tone is a drinking demon, 100%, dude. Yeah, we need to get fucked up on VRChat. But yeah, definitely VRChat made me a alcoholic for sure. Well, not that I was super bad, but like I was very much so drinking way more frequently than I was before VRChat. But yeah, that's like, for me, that's a journey. Like you hop in, you make a couple friends, and then you end up, you know, drinking because it makes it more entertaining. And then you go to, you know, FPT Heaven. Like that was my vibe. It's making noises now. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Wait, oh, you think it's good? Yeah. I really like this model. I really do. But yeah, I think everyone's the journey. Like I think most people started with the Quest 2. At least I did, you know, and I eventually went to my Index, and yeah, pop one. I'm not popping one. I'm not popping one.
But you'd be surprised how many adults play this game. It's just really hard to find it.
I've met I believe he was, no. Well, no, actually I was streaming VRChat one time in game. And I went to the Omega world, and I met a older woman. Like she was like, I don't know, like 70. She was like 65 or 70. And I was like, holy shit, like you're that age playing this game. Like, holy fuck, that's wild. And I was talking to her about like what she would do in the game. And like, she was just yapping to me about like, she was with some like flight group or something. I also met an older man that like was like, probably around the same age, probably like 60. I mean, in those cases, like I can see that being useful because, like, you know, they're old and they probably want to experience like new technology. And, you know, I feel like VRChat is kind of good for that because, like, you know, what if they're like, you know, disabled or like, you know, they're elderly people, you know, it's like, what are you going to do? Like, I think it's pretty cool of them to do that, you know? Oh, you see, exactly. Yeah. I haven't shown an older person like VRChat like that, like a parent or something. I mean, I have for a second, but like they haven't really like super into it. But it was cute. Yeah, exactly. No, it's cute watching a friend or a family member like experience VRChat for the first time, you know? And it was one time I had a old roommate, and he was like probably like 50 something, and I gave him a headset, and like a friend of mine gave him a like a VR lap dance. That was fucking funny as fuck. But yeah, it's quite the experience. I put my godmother in it, and she twerked Oh my God, Jesus Christ. That's fucking crazy.
in public lobbies. I guess this is a guide for you fellow adults who are new to VRChat and socially awkward as well. Whether you're on Quest only or a PC VR player, I hope this guide helps you. Let's just run
10 out of 10, I'm dead.
down some basic IRL tips before we head into the game. Make sure your headset and devices are charged. Have some water, a fan, or some form of cooling while playing. This is to make sure you don't get dehydrated since you will be sweating
I hate sweating in VRChat, dude. It's the worst.
a lot. Us gamers are known for our physical prowess, of course.
Me, by the way, me.
And I guess make sure you have enough room around you to move your hands. Now that's out of the way, let's talk about VRChat. Full disclosure, this guide will be based on my personal experience and what I've learned throughout the years of playing this game. These aren't rules set in stone, but it's a good place to start. Most of these tips are probably for fellow loner or awkward gamers, so keep that in mind. Tip number 1, world interactions. VRChat is filled with worlds made by other players. The problem with that is that not every world creator is a game dev, so the usual tips and tricks you're used to in other games might not always be present in the worlds you'll be visiting. I started playing this game either by myself or with a friend who was also new.
My first experience playing the game by myself, like I said, after I got my headset, I booted up VRChat because I saw it was free. And then so I went to, I believe it was an older version of After Dark Plaza. I think it was After Dark Plaza. I think that's what it's called. It was like an arcade room. And at the time, obviously, I was very socially awkward. I mean, I still am, but I was way worse then. So like I went into this lobby and I found a fucking like a robot furry avatar that I still have to this day. I just thought, listen, I wasn't into it because it was a furry. I thought it looked cool because it was a robot. Okay. I don't think I was the robot when I met them, but anyway, I went to my little emo boy avatar, whatever. And I went to the pool table and I was just chilling there. And like some guy like talked to me and was like, hey, like they were making conversation. And like, I think we started talking about Bitcoin because like this is around that time where like it was booming. So we were talking about that a little bit. And like, we started playing pool and like I met some other dude, like entered a combo, and it was a very wholesome, like nice experience. It wasn't like a bunch of like e-boys trying to like go get some like e-pussy, you know what I mean? End game. And anyway, yeah, it like that was one of my first like good genuine interactions I had with them. I believe I have them added to this day, but I don't know them that well, so I'm so scared to like you know invite them or like request to see them because they would not remember me. Obviously, I remember them, but they probably wouldn't me. But yeah, and also my name back then was like Isaac Rar because I'm kind of an emo guy. Anyway, but yeah.
So we really didn't know what we were doing. We'd hop into a world and wander around for hours without knowing what to do. Then we got bored and hop off. The main thing I didn't do at that time was interact with things. Being a virtual reality game, you have to interact with your surroundings. There are 3 types of world interactions you have to know about.
Still to this day, my best experience in a game world or like a world that is actually like entertaining to like stay in is 100% the fishing world. That one I love so much. I love the fishing world. I don't think there's any other comparative game that like is that entertaining to me. And aside from that, like a mini version is like the pool tables. I like playing pool. What's the other version? There's pool, the beer pong, things like that. Like those I found fun. Like those are nice to do. Like, you know, especially when you're drinking, chilling with someone, like that is entertaining. But there's really not that many other options like what to do. I mean, cards is pretty fun. But yeah, there's not really a lot of worlds that like I want to chill and stay in, you know?
The first is the point interaction type. This is when you point at an interface or a screen or a UI to select the available options. Most of the time they're seen on screens, but some are words on the walls or immersively integrated into the world, such as tiny screens or actual tablets. Always be on
Well, it actually functions. That's cool.
the lookout for them in worlds because some aren't as obvious as you think. The second is the physical interaction type. These are the buttons, doorknobs, levers,
I honestly prefer worlds that like example, like I was talking about pool, but like there's a pool world. I think it's called Pool Parlor. In that world, most like pool tables, they have you like point and click to, you know, put settings and like, you know, who's in the game. But like this one, you actually physically touch it. Like I wish there was more worlds that you actually physically touch it. It's a more immersive and like I feel like it's a better experience, you know, instead of just like pointing, clicking some shit.
Physical objects or anything that you can get your hands on. There are doors you can open by pressing any part of the door, but some you'd need to reach for the doorknob in
just H Club. You mean just B? Wait, just A. Oh, H. You mean H Party?
In order to interact with them.
That's a different beast. That is not what it used to be.
Good rule of thumb for knowing when you can interact with an object is to hover your hand around the area. If there are a lot of buttons on
That's
a
true,
panel,
yeah. We're past VRChat now.
sometimes just hovering your hand over it will show you which buttons you can press. Do note that
I play. I'm in VRChat probably every weekend, and I get on a couple times during the week to watch a movie. Oh yeah, let's go down the road of drinking again. Jesus, now. Even when I drink, I don't drink that often. I'm currently right now. I'm taking a little break from drinking for like a month or so.
some
For meows be that's true. You gotta drink, yeah.
buttons, levers, and objects you can interact with even if there's no prompt that appears. But how can I
What the fuck is this
tell which
avatar?
one I can interact with and which I can't? Well, I hear you, funny British man. There's no real way of knowing, so just press all the buttons until something happens.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The third is the proximity interaction type. These interactions are usually automatically triggered whenever you or a player approaches things. These can be closed doors, portals, windows, or anything you can try to wedge yourself into. If you get transported, then you found a door. If you just fall off the world, congratulations, you found the bug door. Some worlds also do other things when you go near objects, so it's not always doors, portals, and gates. Sometimes, it's the monsters. Tip number 2, public avatars and the chamber
Also, I just want to say this video is very well written and very well edited. So shout out to the person that made this video.
of secrets. Since you're new to VRChat, you'll probably be wearing one of the available fallback avatars. You can choose from this list in the avatar tab, but if you want a more complex and specific avatar, then there is the option of avatar worlds. You can either search for
When I first started like watching VRChat content on like YouTube, aside from like, you know, short form, this is the sort of content I wanted to do, but I felt like I was never like, I never found it entertaining. I guess like I had a hard time, like, you know, I don't like being a informative like content creator. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, you just got to do this. Like I feel like other people are better at that. I'm better at just being silly and goofy. That's my niche.
themed avatar worlds, or use an avatar search world to find what you're looking for. These worlds are usually filled with pedestals, so you can interact with them. Interacting with these will let you change into the displayed avatar. If you're on Quest, then you can only choose the avatars with the blue and green symbol on the top right of the image. Now, you might be wondering, what do these avatar ratings even mean? If it says very poor, more or less this is
All my homies are very poor. Not actually, but like in game.
what you'd look like to other players.
Oh my god, the e-boys, dude. Holy, those, dude, they have literally all those models, like the e-girls, e-boys, they have like 10 million thousand toggles. It's so fucking crazy. And I don't even go through any of them. Like, it's so wild. Like, why is there so many?
But it basically means it takes a lot to load for you and for other people. This doesn't mean you can't ever use these avies. That's slang for avatar, by the way. It just means that if
It's so wild watching this as a newcomer to the game. It's kind of like interesting.
a lot of people have very poor avies together, then someone's Quest or PC is definitely not having a good time.
Dude, it's getting hot in here.
I love seeing half-body e-boys. It's so funny to me.
Oh my piece.
Some avatars have extra features you can access by pulling up the radial menu by holding the menu button. By opening your radial menu, you can access the expressions and see if the creator left any cool stuff. These can range from color swaps, weapons, props, all the way to particles and animations. Tip number 3, fantastic worlds and where to find them. Now that we covered
New noteworthy, always go there every week. I would say once a week, check there. There's always some good like hidden gems in there. And like also on Twitter, you can find like there's some pages that like just frequently share like new worlds that are like, you know, worth going to or like good for photos and things like that.
World interactions and avatars, let's talk about worlds. The main selling point of VRChat is chatting and talking to people. But we awkward as fuck, so let's talk about the worlds. There are 2 types of worlds, PC-only worlds and Quest-compatible worlds. If you're on PC, then you can go to any world. If you're on Quest, then you can only go to Quest-compatible worlds, which you can see on the top right. These worlds are...
There was never a point where I was just Quest alone or Quest standalone, because like at the time, because I already had a PC, so like we got the headset and like boom, I was introduced to PC VR. But I've tried it and I'm like, oh my god, dude! Like, especially, I'm sure it's better now with the Quest 3, but like the old like Quest 2, like how everything looked, oh my god, dude, that shit was atrocious. But like, listen, you know, people that are Questies only and like, you know, and chugging through it, dude, good on you.
Mostly made by massively talented and passionate creators. There are multiple kinds of worlds out there, such as game worlds, exploration worlds, chill and hangout worlds, roleplay worlds, ERP worlds, we'll talk about
ERP?
that in another vid, and avatar worlds. If you're not sure what kind of world you're currently in, you can open the big menu and look at the description and tags of the world. If there are some worlds you really like, you can check out the worlds made by the creator by pressing their names on their world author in the big menu. This will bring you to their profile, where you can scroll down and see the other worlds they've uploaded or worlds they've saved. If you really like a world, you can also favorite it so you can revisit the world.
I have so many worlds in my favorite list that like I've never gone to. I think one that's pretty noteworthy to me, it was like I believe it was like a chicken world where like there's a machine and like you get coins and you put it in the machine and like chickens will pop out, like chicken eggs, and then they would grow up and like they're all like a different design, like a unique. It was kind of like a gotcha thing. That was pretty cool. I like that world a lot.
Later. Tip number 4, people and the denizens of VRChat. I'm not gonna lie, VRChat is definitely full of weird people.
Do not go. Well, hold on. If you're going to play VRChat, avoid just general public lobbies. Just go to find groups on like the group list and go to people that you would actually have something in common with. You know, you don't. Like, I know there's a lot of DJ events, something like that. Like, that's a very popular thing, but you don't have to go there to socialize. But I would say if you were to go to a DJ event, you would have a lot better experience, like actually meeting people and like people that actually have a conversation with you instead of like these like random, like there's a bunch of kids there and like trolls, things like that. You just people like, you have a really bad introduction at first. So like, I would say, yeah, go to, you know, an event or like a group, like go to a group instance. It's way better.
Oh, I'm weird as fuck too. But so is anyone in this blue ball called Earth. I can't teach you how to make friends. You can probably check out these videos for that. But what I can tell...
There's so many videos like that actually too. Like how to make friends on VRChat. It's so wild. Like it should basically be like just how to make friends in general. You know what I mean? Like there's no difference between making friends in VRChat than like IRL. It's just like, just look up how to actually socialize or something, you know?
Tell you is to treat people with respect. The other players in the world are...
Yes, treat people with respect and don't just meet someone in 2 seconds and tell them you want to e-fuck. Like, that's the good way of doing it, guys.
People too. In a game with full anonymity, people tend to just release their hatred and pain towards other people, since there's literally no consequences in this kind of environment. Kind of like the Wild West of the old internet, there's no true moderation in VRChat. There are definitely moderators in some public group instances.
Yeah.
Other than that, the people you'll meet won't always have...
Honestly, I was born there too. I was born in the Black Hat. Yeah, it really is bad. It's like, I mean, it was chill during the time. During the time, I appreciated it. It was entertaining. It was funny. But now that I like been to other lobbies that like have, you know, sane people. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, I've been flamed there too. But like, yeah, it's just like now I just can't stand. Like, I can't imagine. Like, my only experience now going to public lobbies is like, if I'm gonna meet someone on VRChat and they're not on yet, or like I'm just bored, I'll go to public lobbies, but I'll pretend to be mute, just because like I'm seeing like I'm like getting the atmosphere, like the ambiance of like what it would be like if I was first starting, and like kind of like reliving that experience. But it's all the same. It really is. Like, I feel like I've experienced like seeing people like go through I went through when I first started playing. It's kind of like they're on their own little VRChat journey and like experience the game the way they are, which is sort of similar to mine. Like the only two spots I go to is like Black Hat and Drinking Night. I'll go there and I'll just like wander around and like see what's going on and like what people are doing and like yapping about. Like it's always the same shit. Like it's the spin the wheel and like, oh, how many VR bodies do you have? Like shit like that. It's like it's funny to see.
Have your best interest in mind. I'm not trying to tell you not to make friends. Go out there and meet people, but make sure you know your boundaries and when to enforce them. If there are some people who are harassing or verbally assaulting you, you can mute them by opening your menu.
Or block them, chat, or block them. Also, chat, if you are, I know there's a lot, I'm not, like, there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of e-couples, and like, they'll have like someone that will refuse to block somebody, even though they're complaining about like, that they're bothering them. Like, dude, there's a block button. You can block them. Like, brother, like, it is such a red flag if you were to meet someone, like someone is harassing like your girl or something, and like and they do not block them. Like, that is such a red flag to me. Like, that's I would say that's an E flag, a red E flag. Yeah, to all the E boys out there, dude, like, that's a red flag.
You pointing towards them and pressing the mute or block option.
Yes, the block option. Just block them, dude.
Best way to experience VRChat,
it's so
in
easy.
My personal opinion, is to try it out with a friend. You can both play on desktop or have another friend on an Android phone with you for questions.
I've had so many bad experiences with people that are on desktop mode that I just assume they're trying to be the next proximity chat or erg blah. I dislike the content they both do. And just whenever I see a desktop user, most of the time, like at one point, I think I had visitors blocked, like completely, like muted, blocked, like on my my shield level. And since then I've undid that, but like it's gotten that bad. Like, it's just, I assume if you're a desktop, I'm assuming you're a troll account or something, or just some like, trying to make troll content.
Only users. Yeah, that's a thing now, and I still can't believe it. P.S. Please don't go around trying to form romantic relationships with kids and minors. For the love
Should be a given, but yeah.
of the Emperor, please keep it in your pants and be an
It's so
adult.
disgusting.
So many friendships and relationships are ruined with adults trying to get it on with kids. Please, just don't. I don't know why I have to tell you this, but a lot of people don't get the memo.
Is that what you ended the video on? I was about to say.
That's all the general tips I can give you guys. So let's recap. Tip number 1, interact with the world and the objects within it. Tip number 2, avatars are openly available for you to find and use.
Yeah, stop it. Get some help. The fucking Michael Jordan video.
Just look for them in avatar worlds or avatar search worlds. Tip number 3, amazing worlds are out there and can be found in the tabs. And tip number 4, remember to use your mute or block button.
Yes, guys, it's so like, and also to all the VR chatters out there, guys, all the VR chatters, if you have phantom sense and you experience phantom pain, turn on personal space. All you have to do is turn on personal space. It's that easy. Just a button in your menu. Instead of yelling and arguing with random people on the internet and telling them that you have phantom sense and like phantom pain, just hit that button. That's all you gotta do, and they'll disappear out of your sight. And yeah, your immersion will be broken, but dude, like really, you rather be phantom punched in the fucking the balls or the fucking cock than like just hit a button, dude. Like it's so ridiculous to me. Like, how do you guys not know that it's a button? Just fucking press it.
Or asked by
Holy.
someone. I hope these tips will help you guys. I made this video because I wish I had a beginner's guide video just like this when I was starting out. I've learned a lot of lessons the long way and the hard way. So hopefully this could save you some time and heartbreak. If you like this video, a like
right
and
in the
subscribe
e-deck, yeah.
would be greatly appreciated. I probably won't be posting much beginner-friendly content after this, but if you would like to learn more tips and tricks, you can check out these videos. If you want to try out a cool PvP shooting world, then check out this video.
This is a really good video. I liked how they edited it. It was really cool. They have like 1,000 subs. I'm gonna sub to them actually.